I feel like that just looks like my wall's on fire. Is that anything?
No.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back
To what?
to Beowulfs.
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 I'm in my best 90s finery.
Oh, I know. It's absolutely it's giving like Bayside Forest.
Sure.
Yeah.
I scoured my makeup cabinet for the closest thing I had to rum raisin lipstick.
Yeah. So I'm
What are
so excited about what we're doing today.
what are we doing today? Why are we here? Why am I here?
Okay. So this all started because took a I turned on the TV the other day and was like, I don't care what's on. I'm just gonna like put the
Mm-hmm.
channel on. And it's like Samsung TV or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they have these super random channels, and it automatically turned on to a 24/7 marathon of Dawson's Creek that just happens to be on all day every day. I think it's sequential, and it started on like some random episode in season I think 4 or 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I was struck by the revelation. I was like, I've never seen this show,
Mm-hmm.
but like I know it through the memes. I know it through like some amount of cultural osmosis,
Mm-hmm.
and I know it because Paula Cole is an icon, and
Yes.
like that song goes so hard. And so I was like,
Yes.
I'm gonna hunt it down on streaming and like watch
You say that like it's
an
not readily
episode.
available.
I opened it up and started watching and was just like shook to my core about it felt like the Matrix was imploding on me in this moment where I was watching this teen like romance drama that like had so clearly inspired so many others, but also it just
Mm-hmm.
felt so of its time. And then some of the references in it were just hitting me in all these wild ways. I decided, okay, I need to watch this. By episode 7, I was like, I'm having a mental breakdown right now. I need to call Aidan and we
Mm-hmm.
need to watch this together because you're the only person I know who's like really watched this show.
Yes. Yes, which is such a dubious honor. Uh,
Hey, hey, I'm here for it.
yeah, I do. I feel like those videos, like the try guys, when they're like they're trying whatever, and they're like, oh wait, we need to like bring in like an expert on
Yes, yes.
marijuana or drag or whatever it is, and so you were like, all right, let's bring in the PhD, the Dawson's Creek PhD. Yeah. But I watched it back in 2012 when it was on Netflix. Did not have the Paula Cole theme song. I am aware of the Paula Cole theme song, but I've never actually heard it adjacent to a Dawson's Creek episode. And I think because I knew about it for sure, but I was also like,
Yeah.
you are a like CWWB boy it's in your
Yes.
DNA, and I am not. I watched it at a time when I was extremely unemployed. I was
Nice.
fresh
Okay.
out of grad school with a degree in media, which I feel like is something Dawson would have appreciated. I definitely did think that Dawson's Creek was a place. Like I thought
Yeah.
it was the name of the town or the name of the creek. I didn't realize that Dawson was a man child, a boy child. I did know that
Yeah.
James Vanderbeek was in it, and I had seen at that point Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, and I was like, I
Right,
love
right.
James Vanderbeek. I'm going to say this right now. I hate Dawson.
Ooh, coming out the gate hot with
Yeah.
opinions. Okay.
Yeah. And this is
I
not a
want to know
spoiler.
about what
I
you hate
hate
about.
Dawson. I love Pacey.
Okay.
Pacey can do no wrong. Uh,
Ooh.
I
Ooh,
know.
okay.
I know. I know.
I um my hot take, I think they're both absolute trash.
You're
I
only 8
should be in
episodes
love with
in.
I'm only 8 episodes in. For me, Joey's the goat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's Joey's Creek.
I'll
And
say.
I do want to say that I watched this religiously until I got a job, at which point I don't think I ever watched it again.
Oh my god. Okay, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you finish the series?
I did not finish the series. I think I got up until the last season, and I think at some point it was just too much drama. You know what? I'm also gonna go out and say I do like this show. I genuinely like this show. I do not like anyone in this show except for Pacey and sometimes
Okay.
Joey.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
And we
respect
can
that.
get
Again,
into why that is later.
yeah,
as
I'm
we go.
totally down. I'm gonna say for the record, I've like I said, I've seen only a few episodes. Like you said though, I was a big CW kid. So like I did not have cable at that age, and so like this was just beyond my reach. It was like this in Smallville were like of that era that I should have been
Yeah.
as a gay kid in like 2001 figuring out his
Mm-hmm.
everything. Like these were the shows I, especially as a comic book nerd, that I should have been
Mm-hmm.
watching but
Yeah.
just never was.
Yeah.
Should we watch the should we turn on the episode? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to establish this is something I should have seen a long time ago and I'm seeing now.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be my second time seeing this first episode in like 2 days because I just need to get through
And
these and
this will
then we
be
can
my
keep
first
going.
time in 13 years, a sentence which
Oh my
makes me want to
lord.
vomit.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's
Let's do
dig
it.
into it.
Let's
Let's
do
and
it.
we're gonna pause it constantly and discuss what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But
What a house.
I love it.
I want a
It's
wraparound porch so bad.
so this is set in New England, right?
Yeah. I think it's Connecticut.
Okay. It's shot in uh
Never ending
North Carolina.
story.
No, this
ETT.
God damn it.
I was like, why is Never Ending Story up for an Oscar?
Not quite. Oh my god, the hair.
The hair.
I feel like she is the origin of pick me energy.
Also, she is never not doing the Kubrick stare. Did she say
Just to
long
throw
fingers?
long fingers, just a throwaway line. Long fingers.
Big cock.
That's the way it goes. She's also like, I don't know, like
Oh,
she's
that
not
computer.
quite tomboy, right?
Yeah, she's tomboy, I think.
Okay.
Well, I think she's a subversion of the tomboy trope.
Okay, yeah. That's what I'm. Should Dawson be gay?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, obviously. Come on.
Is that the thesis statement of that's what this episode should be called? Does Dawson's Creek is gay?
Does Dawson's Creek is gay? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
his name's Dawson Creek, right? That's his.
The hair is such a moment for me. I just gotta call it out.
Yeah.
Like
the hair is of
that
the
not
time.
quite middle part with the shag in the back. Like
Yeah.
it's a little bit Scooby-Doo-esque.
Yeah.
It's like Shaggy, right? Like
Shaggy. Or the artist
Shaggy.
Also, Dawson's
okay.
computer desk, the heavy wood computer desk with a separate monitor and like chonky PC is what I want my gaming setup to be. I want one of those modular heavy beechwood desks so bad. If I could turn that into if you could turn that into a sit stand desk.
Yeah, I see it. That's goals. If you could just elevate it a little bit.
Yeah. Do you think Dawson had not had a nocturnal emission yet, and that's why he doesn't realize why this is a problem?
Yes.
Because if he was if he was jizzing in his sleep, he'd be like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to sleep next to this girl.
for sure. But he's not that. That's not Dawson. Dawson is not out here having wet dreams.
I was gonna say Dawson has never had an unintentional ejaculation.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very thoughtful about where he puts that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is also in the very middle of this bed. This is my first thought watching this. He's just out here spread eagle. Just like,
He's man-spreading. Here's the mantra that we will continue to revisit throughout this. That is not a creek. I don't know where the creek is. This is not it. This is not a creek.
This is a river.
This is a river.
This is a full-on river.
It might be an inlet. It may not even be a river-esque thing.
Look at what he's built here. Like, he's doing all the effort. And
Tommy Wiseau could never.
He wishes. Oh, hi, Pacey. Okay,
Party
a little
time. And this is when puberty came to wherever the fuck this town is called.
Yeah, exactly. Puberty has arrived in the form of Michelle Williams, your favorite actress.
She was so bad in Venom.
She was in Venom. Thank you.
Yeah, she and her bad lace front. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't even a lace front. It was a shake and go. Did you hear that fake ass Foley? That was straight from a library. Oh,
This actor whose name I can never remember
the
is fantastic.
the
The
which
dad.
one? Oh, the dad. Yeah.
The dad.
Mm-hmm. Also, can we say besides the overwhelming 90ness, his mother is beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
She's
They're
gorgeous.
both
Yeah.
stupid hot.
Mm-hmm.
John Wesley Shipp.
Yeah.
He played the Flash in the early 90s Flash live action TV show. That was I remember renting those VHSs and watching them as a little kid and being like, this is so cool. And then he reappeared in the recent CW Flash show as like an alternate universe Flash or whatever.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
So like, yeah, and I just listen.
Multiverse.
Listen. Dawson's dad.
He can get it.
Smash.
Yeah, smash.
Smash. Absolutely.
Smash for sure. It's an attractive family.
And they're a very attractive family, and apparently their sex drives are all dialed to a 12. Like
not Dawson's.
What?
Well, no, you know what?
I guess I might call him at a 4 right now. I guess right now he's at like a 0, right?
Alert?
He's like, what, a girl? I don't need anything. But now Michelle Williams has arrived.
No, you don't understand. Like, this is maybe I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. Dawson's sex drive is the most asexual yet intense. It is both intense and intensely asexual.
Really?
It's very interesting.
Okay, I want to dissect this.
He's not just horny boy, because he won't let himself be horny boy.
Well, yes, he's in control of himself. He's
controlling.
Right? He's trying to direct his own life.
Yeah.
He's trying to be the director of the show Dawson's
of the nut.
Creek. That's kind of the
that is yeah.
From like a meta perspective, he wants to have control over his life. He wants to make it be this movie.
I just realized, I don't know if this is how the show ends, but if this show ends with him cutting on like making the TV show that this, I hate when they do that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hope it's not that. I'm going to be so mad if that's how this ends.
I would not hate that. Okay, we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I think that would be cute. You think that would be garbage, and that's fair. This is why we're friends. Okay.
Our strong and oppositional opinions on things.
Horny parents.
Horny.
Okay, can I also?
Pacey is horny.
Pacey
is so horny.
A fiend. Pacey is so horny for anyone and everyone. Oh yeah. And I just have to call out, like, he's a dork, right? Like, I think what I'm getting from Pacey is big, like, little kid energy. Like, he's got the energy of, like, he's not the biggest one, he's not the fastest one, he's not the strongest one. Like kind of getting picked towards the end in gym class, but like, and like he's overcompensating as best he can for all that. And like that's
he's like the kid at the sleepover who like goes and tries to like make conversation with the mom.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
The straight bang cut doesn't help with the. If he would just push his hair back, I think that would set his life in a better direction.
I think it's also them trying to convince us that he's 15, right? I think I looked up James Van Der Beek was 20 when they filmed this. What's her name? Katie Holmes was 18 when they filmed the pilot, and I'm not sure how old Joshua Jackson was.
I don't know. That's the creek. Do you think that's the creek? Is that the creek?
This is the creek. Thank you. Okay. This is Joey's creek.
Yeah. It's not Dawson's Creek.
Also, these two are the best and only good characters in the show. In my
Joey and this guy?
No, her sister and brother-in-law.
Oh, I forgot that she had a sister. I completely forgot everything about Joey's backstory. I think I thought that she lived in Dawson's room.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? Like,
nope, here we go. Pacey. Come on, man. Oh dear.
I mean, to be fair to Pacey, that's quite an outfit she's wearing. I'm really grateful that we can stream things, but there is something this is the moment to talk about the lost beauty of a video rental store. and like walking into a place and being like, I'm gonna look around, I'm gonna pick out what I want to watch.
Yeah.
Maybe the real issue with the finding something to watch struggle that we all have when we're like sitting on the couch trying to decide what we want to see, and like our friends are there and we're like, oh, I kind of feel like, oh, I kind of feel, and it goes on
Hmm.
for like an hour and everyone's miserable, is that it's not everyone standing up in an immersive
There's no
space.
urgency. Yeah.
Exactly. Or can we bring them back for the children?
I want them back. Yeah.
Can we bring the children with us as we explore this, like what this used to be?
Um I think like when I was growing up, we had a video store that was like half a mile from my
Yeah,
house,
tell me
and
about
it was next
it.
to an ice cream place and the pizza place. And so you would go get your pizza, your wings, your movie, and your ice cream all at the same time. And ours was staffed by this guy named Zach, who I like at that age, because I was, frequenting this from the ages of like 10 to 18. He was older, and I thought he was like, I thought he was cute, but I was like, ooh, he's an older man. He was probably like 20. Um,
Yeah.
but you know how like the age gap really like gaps at that age. But I think, and I always
That's
got
what
this.
the show is about. So
Oh God, can't believe they brought this in first episode. Anyway, there was also like this
we're not there yet. We got to
illicit.
just be about. Tell what. Sorry, what was the name of this establishment that you were frequenting?
I don't remember. Like they
Okay.
never had like names.
Yeah,
It
they were
wasn't a
like video.
blockbuster.
They just had a sign up for this said video,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and you'd be like, oh, I can
Oh,
go there and rent a
yeah.
movie. But this place apparently, pizza, ice cream, a
Oh, it
movie,
wasn't all
and
in the
wings.
same building. It was like in a
Okay.
little like cul-de-sac, and like there were a bunch of little like, because this was also on the East Coast, right? There was like all these
Yep.
little like wooden slat houses come establishments.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember getting like always like an illicit thrill out of like, they didn't have a porn section that I was aware of, but like sometimes you would see like the R-rated and the X-rated movies like kind of
Mm-hmm.
intermingled,
There's like the
like reading.
beaded curtain that you could go
No
through
beaded
and see something
curtain.
you're not supposed
This
to
was
see.
all like, it was all out there. There was no porn. It was all just like, back when X didn't necessarily mean porn. But you like read the back of it like before your parent, and you
Mm-hmm.
like put it away before they can see like what you're looking at. And then you rent
100%. Okay,
Finding Nemo instead.
this experience that I just want to touch on a little bit of, like, you gotta be urgent. You gotta figure out what you want. You're not gonna be here for long. You're spending maybe 10 minutes in this video store,
Yeah,
right?
your
Like
dad's like idling
maybe.
in the car outside.
Exactly. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
find what you're gonna get and then go home, and you've already committed to it. You
Mm-hmm.
might get two movies if you want to like have something for today and something for tomorrow or
Mm-hmm.
something,
Mm-hmm.
and then like
Depending on
uh
the return policy at your specific video store, yes. Mm-hmm.
and the thing he's having her do right now that I love, he's having her like fill out a form because she's new in town, and
Mm-hmm.
like that era of like, I can't just look you up. I can't stalk you online. I can't do any, like, I need to have your information about who you are so
Mm-hmm.
you can like buy from this store. Like, it's just a completely lost experience,
I
I
know.
think.
All
All
right,
right, let's jump back in.
back to Mary Lake Hay Letourneau here.
Do
Ew. Okay. I won't spoil anything.
we need to pause?
No. No, I
Okay.
just remember that I just remember what happens, and it's giving me the ick preemptively.
Okay, so are these two flirting right? Is she flirting right now?
Oh, that's a good question. He's sweating. The Graduate?
Dawson immediately being like,
Clocked.
clocked 100%. Also, his outfit is so fucking peak.
He's really cute actually in this.
He's so cute. I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
really
sorry.
cute.
We all know I'm a sucker for a blonde with a little bit of a
Yeah.
moment there, and like the little necklace piece. Like, the
Mm-hmm.
way he looks exactly like my OC that I made in 2001, despite never having seen an episode of Dawson's
It's
Creek, is
crazy.
frankly wild to me.
That
But
is crazy.
again, just cultural osmosis.
But this is
I
also
think
just
that's
like your type. So
I'm a child of
it's
the
not.
late 90s and early 2000s. Like,
This was
that's
kind of an archetype. Yeah.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
okay. So like we said, right? I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch. My thesis on this is these are end of the millennium
Turn of the century.
kids, like turn of the century, like kids who are going through like real experience and changes, but they are in a very traditional Abercrombie and Fitch town. Like the town they're in is where they're doing these photo shoots, and like the just like
Mm-hmm.
everyone there is like a picturesque kind of,
Yeah.
button down clad sort of model.
Yeah.
And so they're dressed in that, but it's they're that's not necessarily who they are on the inside. I love
Imagine
it.
Dawson's Creek, but it was in Provincetown. I think we're due for a
Every character in
remake.
Dawson. Is this the answer? Who should be gay in Dawson's Creek? Every character.
Every character.
I mean,
I think
that's
this is
what
the
my answer
solution
would
to
also
modern
be.
media, but yeah.
Preach.
Oh, is she flirting?
Yeah, The
I think
Graduate.
she does just have a flirty vibe. If she had asked for any other movie except for The Graduate, I would have said she's just like that.
Yep. But she did ask for The
She
Graduate.
did ask for The Graduate.
We'll get into what's happening with her very shortly.
So
But like,
soon.
it's wild to roll into town and immediately flirt. Like, I get that he's cute or whatever, but like, girl,
Also
that's
for
a
like
boy.
for nothing. It's not like she's waiting tables or something. It's not like you're
Right. And
going to
she wasn't
get
looking
more
for
of a
a tip.
discounted dollar
Well,
video. Hmm?
she's not looking for a tip.
As a fellow creative,
Yes.
what's the wildest thing that you've looked up in the name of research for like what your story or your film or whatever?
The wildest thing I've looked up. That's a great question. Yours probably go way further than mine. I'm very down to like make shit up for
Mm-hmm.
my stuff and be like, this is just how it works in this world. But research is important and
Mm-hmm.
good. Mine is all about like society and world building shit and how to like how different societies factions are created in terms of
Oh,
like
that's
what they put
interesting.
value on as a society, how different values held by a culture in a society lead to uh, those individuals or those aspects of the society being more prominent if they are more valued or just
Mm-hmm.
not as focused upon. And so some things that other societies might find really valuable are just not as much a thing based on geographical needs or environment or
Yeah,
society, anything. Yeah.
that's very
Um,
interesting.
it's not the most fascinating answer. I would be
No, it's
curious
very
to hear about
interesting.
yours. Yeah. Go on.
I think my craziest one was uh practice circumcision practices in South Korea.
Ooh, okay. I'm curious.
It's
Is
actually very
that
it's actually very interesting. And so it's
yeah.
crazy. And so this was actually a bit of world building that I did because I wanted to do hot stuff with foreskin. And then I was like, well, actually, because of the.
All right,
But I was like,
send me your story, Aiden. Sounds like something I gotta read. There's a whole conversation to be had around circumcision in this show, so
oh, yeah. Okay.
don't
Doesn't
don't you worry.
somebody's got a tight hood?
I don't know that part yet. I just know that in the 7 episodes I've watched, circumcision has come up.
This show's
So
wild. Okay.
he's insufferable. He's totally insufferable.
Spielberg is such a basic bitch director to be obsessed with.
It does feel very, again, 90s to be deeply obsessed with Spielberg.
Yeah, but like I feel like somebody who's as into film as Dawson is should have a different director
Well,
to
the
be
deep
obsessed
stuff in
with.
that, I think you're totally right in that it is, it's not a, it's not an elevated, it's the opinion of a 15-year-old. Like, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But but he does kind of get it. Like, he gets a lot of it. I'm excited. I like him. I like Dawson. He's
Mm-hmm. All
cute.
right. You also have a greater affinity to film than I do, so
This feels like they're setting up a character for the sake of like a TV show, right? They're saying like this is how this character solves problems
yeah.
is by making these references that are so culturally widespread that are these blockbuster references that anyone watching will be able to understand it. And like I think that's
Yeah.
an interesting like meta type of character who's like very it's gonna date him, I'm sure, if he keeps this
Well,
up
you know
for
what?
5 years.
I will say it's probably good that they chose Spielberg if that was the director that they were going to anchor his entire identity on.
What
You
honestly,
know,
if you need a yeah, for
as
sure.
opposed to like, I don't know, what's his name? What's the guy who directed Popeye?
Robert Altman?
Yeah,
Oh my
Robert
god.
Altman, Joe Dante. Like
There are
this would be
references
a
to be made.
fun. This would be a fun reimagining if you picked some like batshit director.
Yeah, if it was I could name a director, that would probably be cool, huh?
David Lynch. The David Lynch imagining of Dawson's Creek.
David Lynch's Creek. Did they ever do a Twin Peaks referential episode? I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess this was just at the point where Twin Peaks was like not cool at all.
We'll have to see. Maybe later in the season or later in the series.
Can I ask, do you know how long it is before this show has a season that passes a Bechdel test? I I have a feeling it's pretty low. Or like
Mm,
on a rating there. A
uh
conversation.
no, I think there's some scenes with what's her name? With Michelle Williams and her grandmother
Jen and oh
that definitely
yeah.
passed the
Okay.
Bechdel test. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's
Mm-hmm.
fair. Okay.
Yeah, and that'll
That's
be this season.
okay.
So
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
mm-hmm. Back to you, Bob.
Back to you, Bob.
Back to you, Bob. Bob's such an unmoanable name.
Totally agree.
Oh God.
Scrambled eggs?
But
You know down?
look at them.
I know. I like them. I like them runny.
Less more runny than that. That looks like popcorn.
This line delivery is so cold. I don't covet a religious god.
These people
Grams,
don't
I'm an
talk like
atheist.
people. I thought my Spotify started playing out of nowhere. It was so loud. What do you think his necklace is meant to protect against? Pacey. Pause.
Come on.
Now, I don't know about you.
Please, bring it on.
I was raised very never call adults by their first names.
Yeah, 100%.
And so, and Pacey will continue to do this, is refer to her by her first name.
Yeah.
And that grosses me out. It grosses me out regardless of what's about to transpire.
Right.
It's so icky, and it's so like what this show is doing, where like there's so little, and a lot of, I could say a lot about this.
Yeah.
One thing that drives me nuts about this show is that it's one of those shows where the children are portrayed as being in the same intellectual bracket as the adults.
Yeah. Yep.
Without the benefit of life experience.
Yep.
And I hate that trope. I hate that they're just like calling grown-ups by their first names. Like that's a thing that you do. And it's just, it really bothers me.
I totally feel you there. I had a moment as a kid where one of my aunts got really upset at me for not calling her aunt before her first name.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, I guess I refer to her the same way my mom refers to her. And like that generational divide is such an important distinguisher for how we hold ourselves in society.
Mm-hmm.
And also some of the weight that it is like associated with and assigned to because of those experiences you've had, right?
Yeah.
And the like respect that goes with that. And I think that's valid and valuable. And I think, like you're saying, like this show is about people in their late teens who are rebelling against the system in a variety of ways and trying to see where they can push.
Yeah. I think that's true, but I think this show treats all of the rebellion as valid. It's not like
Yes.
they
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah. It
yeah.
takes it seriously and gives it a level of credibility and value that isn't.
It's disproportionate.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't focus on the like horrendous aspect of it as much. It's a little more optimistic maybe
Hmm.
about the folly of youth in a way that
Yeah.
doesn't feel
Correct.
um correct. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Hmm. And
absolutely.
I'm not. I think I'm not one to like pull rank or to like denigrate somebody's like lived experience because they're younger, because they have different life experience than me. But
Right,
I
right, right.
but I do feel like it still needs to be put into like context that like you're children, you have
Yeah,
no life
I
experience or frame of reference, and like
I think like this is gonna get to some wild places, but I think especially for naming, like that's I see where that is transgressive
mhm.
and frustrating because of all the other things that it
Pacey
gets
is
into.
the only one who does it too, which is very
I mean, it
pacey.
reinforces that there is a
Yeah.
dynamic here, and it isolates that dynamic as a focus and a
Yeah.
valid interpersonal.
I guess it's supposed to be gross.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is.
I'm grossed out.
I'm Dawson Leary.
Heard of me? He's just been like, that's right.
That's right. I've been here the whole time. I'm
Mm-hmm.
ready for my spot. He's a psychopath. This dude is a psychopath, let me make it clear. I am a movie maker and I'm going to be the greatest movie. This is like if Naruto was in like Gossip Girl or something. This is so
I need a
insane.
shonen remake of Dawson's Creek so bad.
Please.
Oh, she had this cancer thing. It got her.
It's a crazy way to say that. Joey Stankfist is crazy.
Constantly.
Man, Video Woman is my new English teacher, okay? You, me, the movies tonight, we are stalking a faculty member.
Pause. Bro. This is where we're starting this show. I mean, at least they said the quiet part out loud. They really, let's just admit it. We're gonna stalk a faculty member. That's probably not cool, right?
I think that's one of the least not cool things that's happening, frankly. They're children, they can do what they want, you know?
Yes. Oh, for sure. For sure. Sorry, I forgot this was coming at the tail end of this woman coming onto this boy. Like
So
very
hard.
directly.
Which again,
Just
okay, you came onto the kid when you met him in out of context at the video store, maybe you thought he was older, whatever. Now, clearly you're a student, clearly back the fuck off.
yeah, exactly. But you have to establish
You
that
get when you
dynamic,
get,
right? He
you
is a
know,
student. That's a student.
It is a fact that a large percentage of older women are attracted to young boys on the verge of manhood, okay? I read that in Cosmopolitan.
first of all,
What the hell is Cosmopolitan doing printing that?
I was gonna say Cosmo has printed some wild shit, but not that. They keep it legal.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are not. Cosmopolitan, for all its flaws, is not endorsing pedophilia. Cosmo,
That.
please sponsor us because we're defending your honor.
Yeah, we would oh my god. Dawson's
Besmirching
Shonen Creek brought to you
Shonen Creek. That's the name of this series.
brought to you by Cosmo.
Yeah, and Mike's Hard Lemonade. Does it count as the Bechdel test if you're talking about Jesus?
Jesus Christ, the Lord.
I
I think no.
think no.
I think it depends on how the characters conceive of Jesus.
Mm. Jesus, the religious and historical figure, does not pass. Omegaverse Jesus does pass.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems right.
Also, I just got back from Barnes and Noble, and Omegaverse has hit the mainstream, and I'm not into it. I think some things should stay on Wattpad.
Lindsay Ellis called this years ago.
I know.
I it's tragic. It's tragic that that's our most successful werewolf erotica. That's what I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much more opportunity to be had than Omegaverse. Come on. You just need breedable subs. Those exist.
Case
Just
in
go get
point.
one.
Case in point.
James Cameron said, I'm gonna show some titties. I think she might actually be my favorite character that we've met in this series so far.
The sister?
The sister.
She's great.
Yeah.
I wanna get bottomless something at Olive Garden with her.
Ooh, yeah. Anything you pick, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Pacey's have to cut a hole in the bottom of his popcorn bucket.
You're so right. Pacey is a complete horn dog. It's wild.
Clearly, Joey's in the wrong here. But what I will...
Yeah, for sure. But also,
well, I do understand the stress of like having your like only friend. This is like, you need to go make more friends, first of all. I understand.
Yeah, it's him and Pacey, and she and Pacey don't really like each other because they don't get along, because they don't have anything in common. Because she's like the intellectual, right?
Right. Yeah.
And Pacey
is horny.
Is the sexual.
Yeah, the sexual.
And that's like the two friends of Dawson's that he's like, that's how he connects with them, I think.
Yeah.
And then as he gets another girl in his life, he's like, I think he more replaces Pacey, honestly.
Yeah, I think Dawson has still been very attentive to Joey.
Yeah, and I think
with
Joey,
her feelings and like,
yeah, she's obviously not being like honest with herself at this, like, already.
But here's my sub gripe with this scene is that, and I don't know if this is, maybe my media literacy is slipping. I don't know if this is intentional or not. I feel like a lot of the time when you have these like hyper intellectual, precocious teen characters, they are calling out each other on dynamics that would be clear to an adult viewer, right? Like, this is something that's informed through a lot of experience, and like, okay, like now I understand like why these things are happening between these characters. And I feel like she's tackling this with the fervor of someone who understands, but what she's accusing him of is not true at all. Like, there's no basis for reality, like in reality. And I don't know if that's intentional or not, or if the conflict that she's introducing is meant to almost third party characterize Dawson as this, because he does, like, you do see that he's like this idealist and he wants his life to be a movie, but I don't think that's come out in minute 32 of this series
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. Our recording stopped.
Again. Mine's still
Again, but okay, great. Should we just keep going? So I see what you're saying though. So you're saying she's this intellectual character, and she's
meant to be an intellectual character.
She's meant to be an intellectual character. I think she's approaching this with the fervor of a teen, right?
Yes.
Like, it feels like teenager behavior
with
in
a
very
professorial
immature
vocabulary.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, but those two characters are the ones who like have studied film, right? I don't think it's as core for her. I think she's just like there to be there, and that's Dawson, which is disappointing because I would like to see her with a little more initiative in terms of like having a thing she pursues other than Dawson.
I don't remember her having a hobby at any point.
Okay.
Besides being in the creek.
Besides creaking.
Besides being creek adjacent, yeah.
Yeah, being on the creek is kind of...
I think maybe that's not true. I think maybe she starts writing or something.
Do you think that's in her interests, is like
creek.
Being on the creek?
Being on the creek.
Creek. Or just creek?
Just creek.
Just creek.
Just creek.
Okay.
Just creek.
I think she's well played, considering that this type of intellectual friendship, I don't know that I've seen between like a male and a female character in the same way in TV in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's nice. It's cool. I just wish she had a little more autonomy in it outside of pursuing him, I guess. Okay, the thing about Jen is that I think Michelle is doing this. There's a shakiness to every single thing she says, and I get that she's kind of nervous and kind of on edge, but it's constant. And
But Michelle Williams is like this. I don't think this
I
is
know,
this isn't Jen. This is Michelle Williams. She's just she's always a little out of breath. But her hair is a lot better in this than it was in Venom.
You can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't love her in Venom. I didn't despise it.
She was terrible in Venom. Her hair
Different-
was really bad in Venom. She could have been tolerable, but her hair was so bad in Venom.
So there's a fully straight unit.
Yeah, it was like Party City.
Party City.
His forehead is enormous.
I don't know that he's not really obnoxious about it.
He's pretty obnoxious. Well,
He's pretty obnoxious.
I think
about
he's
it.
not.
He's not cool in a way that cool kids
I feel
are
like,
obnoxious about being cool.
Yeah. I feel like the scales could have tipped either way at this point. They could have made him really like dorky and endearing, or they could have made him insufferable, and they chose the second one.
Do we think Dawson's autistic?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone
I think
in this show is autistic. Dawson especially.
I think he definitely is. There's a lot of like emotional comprehension or blocking that he's doing that I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. Dude got a shiner in episode 1.
They need to stop saying verge of manhood.
Ma'am, he is. Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to step away from that child. No.
It's Euphoria.
Holy shit, it is Euphoria.
This
oh my
show
God.
has everything. It has Riverdale. It has Euphoria.
I'm getting dizzy from that comparison. Pause. This is going to come on to be a thing that Joey just like does. Like she
Hiding
just
in
lives,
his closet.
hides in his closet all the time, which like there's something about being a kid in a closet that is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have very fond memories of being in closets.
Me.
Most of them literal.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the literal closet here is also cool. And I think the figurative closet also serves a valuable purpose for a character
Mm-hmm.
who is young and developing and figuring themselves out. There's a lot of fun stuff in closets. There's a lot of options in closets.
That's very
right?
true.
Like, there's a moment when you're a hobbit. When like
Yeah.
every small individual is at some point a hobbit.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
there's
I
just
think
like so
she's-
many possibilities of things that you like want to climb on and into and explore. There's more stuff to explore.
Yeah, and I think that they're capturing that with her nicely. I like her character as a like she's not always the most mature. In fact, I think often she's the least mature in terms of it's like she and Jen have both experienced a lot of
Mhm.
challenging stuff in their lives, right?
Yeah, but they're kind of having like oppositional responses to it.
Yep, totally.
Mm-hmm. Which is why one's blonde and one's not.
Exactly. Yeah, okay, we've got the Betty and Veronica going on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all very Archie. It's all very
So
Archie.
Archie.
If Jughead fucked a teacher.
completely underappreciate it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry I was such an insensitive male. I don't want to lose you, Joey.
I'm honestly shocked he didn't.
Can I also just say, pause.
Pause.
Speaking of Riverdale, this movie has Riverdale. I never really watched Riverdale, but I
Okay.
was a big fan of the Archie comics when I was a kid.
Yes, I
And
also
I-
enjoyed Archie comics, not as much as others, but
Yeah.
I loved, yeah.
And I always shipped Betty and Jughead so hard.
Okay.
I wanted that.
Okay.
Even though Jughead in the comic is canonically asexual, but I really wanted that. There was like an alternate reality one where they paired up Betty and Jughead, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there was also one where Betty and Reggie like had a moment, and that was actually really sweet. I really liked that arc.
Obviously, I'm a huge Reggie fan.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
Also, just to bring it full circle,
Yeah.
the guy who played Reggie played
in the
in
Boy Seduces an Older Woman movie recently.
uh-huh.
What was it? What was the movie?
I don't remember what it was called. Just to bring it full circle.
No, I appreciate that. He's great.
I do feel like when you are in this sort of situation with someone, the best thing really is to just bang it out.
Potentially, probably. I would. That's
yeah.
I like that there's tension. This show is a lot about the tension and like what it means to be romance versus sex.
That's true.
We should finish this out. That's so fucking loaded. That answer is so loaded. That's the Katie Couric of his town. That's his mom.
I have a lot of thoughts.
Girl, if you're gonna cheat on your husband...
Girl, do it outside town limits, man. Girl.
Well, this is the thing, right? You have to have some... The people in this show are all fucking idiots.
Yeah. Well, he comes by it honestly and genetically. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
First of all, anytime for the rest of my life, when I'm moved to tears by something, I want you to tell me when the last time you jacked off was.
I'm so happy to. Do I need to tell you who it was with?
Yeah.
With Katie Couric.
With Katie Couric, yeah. Or a Sears catalog. If it's not one of the two, I'm not really interested in that detail.
I have a feeling that could break you out of a random bout of sadness.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel like it's important to contextualize, is this information he would have shared with Pacey? Because, Joey, you're not entitled to every detail about his life.
I think he would have shared that with Pacey. If Pacey...
I don't think he would have. I think Dawson considers himself too high-minded to discuss such tawdry details. Especially with Pacey.
I don't think so.
Pacey's a horn dog.
I don't know about that. I think Pacey and he... Like, he recognizes Pacey is a horn dog, but I think he really... to some extent is okay talking about that stuff with him. But I don't know if he's there. I don't know.
Okay, I feel like we had a lot to cover there. Any final...
What an insane show of a bunch of
crazy.
Bogus weirdos.
And it gets crazier.
It gets a lot crazier, but it's good. It's like a good show.
This is so CW coded. We would not have Riverdale without this. We would not have...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. This is the I feel like this is the first show like this. Like, now a lot of this is very like cliche, I think. Like, you know, you've got like your Riverdales and your teen dramas that are like soapy, staffed by 35-year-olds. But like, I think this was kind of the first show to the Aaron Sorkinization of adolescence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Similar that I would compare it to before would be like a Saved by the Bell or something, or 90210, Beverly Hills 90210, I guess, would be the proto this. But that's not
Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, but Seventh Heaven approaches it from the inverted axis, right? Like, what an interesting show. I will watch more of it. I want to analyze more of it because I feel like it draws out these arcs in interesting ways where you're learning more and exploring the dynamics in ways that feel very tense. It seems like they certainly are trying to do something here, and I'm liking what they're doing. So that's cool. That's good. Which character made the worst decision this episode?
Ooh, yeah. Well, I think worst decision was obviously everything that Tamara did.
Yeah, I think that was a really bad call
Like,
all throughout the episode, almost
yeah,
entirely. I'm going to say
yeah.
90% of what she did, the one time she did attempt at one point to establish a boundary, and that should have been 100% of what she was doing there.
Well, she shouldn't have needed to establish the boundary in the first place.
So, I agree.
Or if she was going to
Tamara,
establish
for
the
sure.
boundary, it should have been at school, not after this
Yeah,
poor
what
kid got decked for her.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
By an adult man. That adult just punched out a child.
That actually, you know what?
In a public space. That might be worse.
No,
not worse.
Not. I
well, actually, no. Sorry, I don't.
I think we can agree that no decision in this show is worse than child molestation.
Which of the four do we feel worst for in this episode?
Do we feel worst for Pacey?
Yeah,
I feel the worst for
I agree.
Pacey, and
I think
Jen
Pacey is in a.
But Pacey is so far. Like, he's in outer space. Where I think of like normal people problems, it's Jen. I feel the worst for Jen.
Yeah, she's in a new spot and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and her
Joey's being
grandma
a cunt,
is,
and
and her grandma is like, better come to fucking church. I'm not saying the word penis. No way will I.
Who do we think had the best time in this episode?
The best out of the main four? It's Dawson.
No, I meant overall. Dawson was definitely having the best time, but of everyone, because I have a strong contender.
Oh, everyone in the whole episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Mom. I
was
think
gonna say
Dawson's
Bob.
mom. Bob is living
Bob's
the life.
Because Dawson's mom still has like the guilt of what she's doing to her family ostensibly, but Bob has to do is plug Dawson's mom.
I don't think she's at a point of regret yet.
No, okay. However,
and I don't know
she
how much
still has to think about logistics. Like, there's a balancing act going on. I don't know what Bob's marital situation. Bob could be a free agent. All he has to do is,
Yeah, I think for her, she's getting the most sex.
Yeah.
And
that should be who's getting the most sex in this episode.
Getting the most sex, and who
mom
is having it the worst. Those are not necessarily, well,
they could be the same person. But in this case, who's got the worst Pacey? Who's having the most sex? Dawson's mom. And I think that will continue to be the dichotomy for quite a while.
At least a few episodes.
Yeah.
These guys, oh my god. We
need to think of a good...
That's a good sign off?
Oh yeah, you can find me at the... No, not the Bay Area. At Bay_area on YouTube.
Okay, well done, Aidan.
You're welcome.
I'm Nick the Werewolf on various things that I don't know the names of.
Yes. And yeah, we're
I'm gonna
up a creek.
And this yeah, see you up Shonen Creek. Thank you for watching Shonen Creek, sponsored by Cosmo
and Mike's Hard Lemonade.